Okay, I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. Okay. Fine, everything is in order. Brilliant. Hello everyone, my name is Ozair and thank you for joining in today. Come down a bit. Don't get an echo. So today is the 2nd of December 2020, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. Every weekday we go live at this time and cover topics such as Google Ads, digital marketing, video ads, workflows, websites, pretty much anything to do with promoting your business, generating more leads or sales. Obviously these sessions are all completely 100% free, very informal. Everyone is welcome to attend, and whether you are a beginner, novice, intermediate or an advanced marketeer, you will find there is something over here for everyone to learn and to increase their knowledge, know-how, expertise. The format is pretty informal as well. I'll cover the topic at the start, and towards the end of the sessions I'm going to answer, or I'll try to answer, any questions you may have. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comment box and I will come back to them later on. Okay, hello Mike, hope you are keeping well. So today I'm going to be going through Google Ads, dynamic search ads, what they are, why you should use them, why you should care about them, how can it help you to put another dimension, I should say, to your marketing campaigns. And these are pretty easy to set up, and that's the good thing about dynamic search ads. If you are struggling with lots of different mesh types and not sure how many keywords to use, which keywords to target, the DSA, as we call them, they take everything away from you. So obviously you are releasing a lot of control over to Google, but I'm pleased to say that it works really, really well. They work wonderfully well. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Put in a little budget, $5 or $10 or so in them, but don't just let it run for a day or two. Run it for a few weeks and you will find that they do work wonderfully well. So how do they work? How does Google know what to target, who to target? And the most strange thing about these ads is you don't even need to write the ads. That's right, you heard me correct. You don't need to write the ads. Headlines you don't need to write, only the description lines, and that's about it. Google will look at your landing page or your website and going to make up the headlines for you. So there's no headlines in the ads, no keywords. You can use obviously negative keywords, but what the DSA gathers and garners is new search terms which we are not targeting. That is what we need to find out every day. There are about 15 to 20% of search terms never searched before on Google. So these are all brand new queries. They are not in the search term report or the keyword planner. Google will then start to find these for you, and then you're going to start getting these in the search term queries report, and you will find that, wow, these campaigns work twofold. One, to get the conversions, the clicks, and obviously the impressions and so on. The other one is to find new negative keywords, and this is how we use DSAs to assist our other campaigns towards more profitability, higher conversion rates, lower cost per conversions, and so on. So that's how we use them. Let's go on to the Google support. Nechiket, hello, I hope I pronounce your name properly. So if you haven't been here before, if you are new here, then please do subscribe and like and click the button, bell button, because we upload regularly a lot of content and you'll be notified, so you won't miss out on all the goodness, the Google goodness. Okay, all right, so this is my Google Bible for Google Ads, right? Everything you need to know, want to know, is here, and I'll just go through it very quickly, and then we'll go into the campaign, into the account, and we are going to then set up a campaign. So as they say, easiest way to find customers searching on Google for precisely what you offer, and that is pretty true and very and extremely accurate. Ideal for advertisers with a well-developed website or a large inventory. When you got lots and lots of products, you don't want to be writing loads of ads and keywords, and it could go into thousands and thousands of keywords. So this will take care of everything. As I said, there's no keywords to worry about. Dynamic search ad uses your website content to target your ads and can help to fill in the gaps of your keyword-based campaigns. So DSA headlines and landing pages are also generated using content from your website. As I said, you don't need to write the headlines, and you don't need to the headlines and the keywords. So it keeps your ads super relevant and saves you time. All you need to do is to write the creative descriptive or the description. Without DSA, even well-managed Google Ads accounts with many keywords can miss relevant searches. That's also extremely true and 100% right. Experience delays getting ads written, approved, toing and froing between the writer to the agency to the client or wherever you are, whether you are working as an in-house team member or as a freelancer or as an agency. You need to get it all approved. It takes a lot of time. This takes out all these delays. Or if there are old ones which are always getting discontinued and new ones popping up on the website, that headache is also taken out of your hand, and it will sync obviously what's actually on your website or landing page. Okay, so just gonna go through over here how the targeting works. So we can target the ads with URL equals to so target individual URLs from your website, or it contains let's say football shoes, your URL, then it will target all the football shoes, whether it's for Nike, Puma, Adidas, or any other, right? Then we got categories. So you got to have your website properly themed and set up and organized, which is very obvious, but I see a lot of these websites, they're not set up properly. So once Google knows the categories and how you have structured your website, it becomes even better. So then you decide which set of pages to target or to exclude. So for example, if we are targeting e-commerce websites, then I would exclude all the non-money pages like terms of service, privacy policy, blog, contact pages, or page, what else, about us, and all those kind of pages where people cannot buy. Take them out and exclude them. This is what I see that most people haven't, and then Google will index those pages and then can potentially send traffic to those pages where many will just bounce off. Okay, when not to use, that's a good one. Not recommended if your website changes rapidly with instant daily deals. Okay, won't work for sites from some industry as pharmaceutical, gambling, and adult. Works best with well-optimized pages where DSA can identify themes and structure of your website and the themes and everything. Your website domain must work with HTTPS. I think Google ought to update this page. If it only, okay, oh, they have got something here. If it only works with HTTPS, then it won't be eligible. They work with DSA creatives. Okay, it needs to work with both, but obviously you don't want that to happen. You should always have your website to be secure, especially for e-commerce. Benefits: you save time, show relevant ads, control your ads, capture additional traffic. That is very true. And display URLs are based on your final URLs of. Okay, so let's hop into campaign. So the campaign setup is pretty much the same. In fact, it is the same. The only difference is at the ad group level when you set it up. So I've set this up, campaign name, I've taken out the search partners and the display network. You can go in there and just change all the settings here and change your locations if you want. I don't want to spend a lot of time over here. This is fairly straightforward, right? Go save, continue, and this is where the magic happens. Usually, well, it will. When you come here, it will be on standard. All you need to do is to go in this drop down and go to select dynamic. Then you will see all of these categories. Now, wherever you see something in blue, that means Google knows that there's a lot of search volume, as you can see. But even on these other ones, there's loads and loads of views. The blog, I don't want to target. I will exclude them. So what I would do is I would select this, and then I'm going to save it. I'll come here. I'm just going something. Oops. Right. Nice and descriptive description. Unlike this one, this is for test only. And save and continue. I want to go back in the ad group level. Now I've got my campaign and I've got my ad groups, right? Oh, ad group, only one so far. And I can see my ad over here and it will say dynamically generated headline, right? And I go back here. So I tend to name the ad group the way it is targeted. So let's say I'm happy with my ads, and all I need to do is copy paste, and then just change the targeting. I'll copy this and paste it. Select your campaign. So let's say I'm sending this to my Google Analytics web page, right? For example, oh, web design. Let's do web design. Once this uploads, and this is the slow and tedious way of doing this. It's much quicker if you use the editor. It literally takes seconds. Okay, if you guys have any questions, then please put them in the comment box. I can see one from Sean. I will come to your question in a bit. All right, we got our ad group 2. I will call that web design. Now this is my targeting. Why is that not letting me change it? What am I doing wrong? Dynamic ad target. Very weird. Okay, I'll go back to my ad group. I'm just gonna add a new one. So now I will change that. Okay, so now what I am going to do, if I find we were doing web design. If I don't find it over here, then it's fine, no need to worry about it. Then what you can do is you can target a specific web page. So then you enter your URL. I'm just making it up. I can't remember what page it is. So I know there's a web page on our website. So you copy that from your website, put it over here, and then don't forget to add, and it will come over here. Otherwise, quite often you will forget it and save it, and it will not be targeted. So now what I've told Google is I'm targeting my web design page. Okay. Save and continue. Now that one is done, right? Now I mentioned to you about the negative dynamic ad targets. So this is where you go, just like you would add a negative keyword, create a add to ad group or add campaign. In fact, that's even better because I want to get rid of my blog page, let's say sfdigital.co.uk/blog. I can target neg out terms of use or all of these non lead generating or e-commerce pages, where contact page, blog page, terms of use, privacy policy, and all of these, take them out. And now at campaign level, I have excluded them. So none of the ad groups, no matter how many ad groups you keep on adding, Google will not run ads to these pages. So they are excluded. So that is a top tip, or a ninja tip, I should say, you got today by being here, because I never see anyone excluding all these negative targets. You don't need to worry about keywords over here. As you can see, there's nothing. There's no option for adding keywords. And when you go to the ads and you click on the ad, there's no headlines. So there's nothing to do. So don't think that, oh, something is not right. It is supposed to be like this. And that's how easy it is to set up these dynamic search campaigns and search ads. Okay, so boys and girls, if you haven't put in your questions, then please do so. And I shall start off from the top and go through your questions. So hello, first of all, to everyone. Okay, Sean, what do you suggest when DSA campaigns get little traffic? Example, when you are using website index as your target. Well, yeah, so what you do is then you can target those landing pages like I've just shown you just now. And what you want to do is to segment out all these various targets. I've seen most people just add all the targets in the same ad group. Separate them out, because then you know which one is working, which one isn't working. And if there's obviously low search volume for that target or for that product or service, then you can't create the traffic or generate the traffic, but at least you will know which one is working and which one isn't. The other thing is your bids might be too low, so keep on increasing it without going very silly, and then you will have to accept what it is. Can issues with traffic be related to an issue with sitemap or indexability of your site? And this is why Google have said over here in the that these will work best with well optimized pages. Right now, this doesn't mean that you got to be on page 1 of Google. As long as you got the right keywords, the page titles, the meta tags, and everything is proper and in good shape, then it will know exactly what this page is all about. And I've not had any problems when we have run the dynamic search ads. So things like sites, I mean, nobody has Flash unless you made your site in 1980s or 1990s or whenever that was. Or the site requires users to sign in. Obviously that's different, but other than that they work pretty well. So I believe we've got all the questions. If you have any further questions, then please do so. Otherwise we'll call it a day or the afternoon, and we shall catch up tomorrow. But yes, if you haven't started DSA, please give it a go. It's extremely simple and easy to set up, as I've just shown you, and try it and see what happens. You will find some really good ideas as to what you can do with your search campaign. It's going to complement your search campaign as well as works really well with shopping campaigns. So try that. When would you run dynamic search campaigns? All the time. Literally all the time, Mike. Just let it tick along in the background. Sometimes it works as well, if not better, than search campaigns. So you got to try it, and you don't need to do any hard work or the heavy lifting. It's pretty automated. It's just the targeting bit which I mentioned to you. Keep them separate in different, one target per ad group, and then you are going to understand how it works. But if you throw all the targets in one ad group, you won't know what's working, what's not working. And if one target is eating up all your budget and giving you conversions, I would pull that ad group out, put it on its own in a separate campaign, give its own budget, because you don't want to be limited by budget when you are getting a positive ROI or a ROAS, right? And then the others will get a look in. Because quite often, if I'm running, let's say, Google Ads, web design, photography, videos with different ad groups in the same campaign, I know for a fact Google Ads is going to eat up all the budget, because Google Ads will have the most search terms and the search queries, etc. So this is what I would do is, if I find that, let's say I've got £50 per day budget and 40 is spent on Google Ads and none of them are getting any impressions or clicks, then I know that it's not because I don't have the traffic for web design, photography, videos, and so on. It's because most of the budget is being used up in Google Ads ad group, which is fine. I don't mind one ad group eating up all the budget, but the other ones aren't getting a look in. So take that one out, put it on its own, the Google Ads campaign, and let all these other run and hopefully flourish. So hope got some ideas and understood why we would use these. As very few people use it, by the way. I don't know why. It's their loss and it's our gain, so we shall keep this a little secret between us. Okay, good. Thank you guys and girls. for being here today. I truly appreciate it, and thank you for your questions. I love answering them for you all, and keep sending them in. And tomorrow we will have a structured format going forward. So every Tuesday I'm going to write you ads. If you want me to write you ads, all you need to do is to come over on a Tuesday, give me a landing page or a website and a topic as to what you want to write the ads for. You can either email it to me or put it in the comment box on the Tuesday, or send it to me earlier on. I don't want to prepare anything. That's the thing. I'll just go onto that landing page or the website for the first time and write some ads for you, and you're most welcome to use them if you should you wish to. You feel that these are good enough for you and your clients. So Tuesdays will be ad writing days, and Thursdays, which is tomorrow, will purely be on Q&A. So I want to answer any questions and every question you may have. So prepare your questions list today, and you've got until tomorrow 4 o'clock. So till then, stay safe.